Hello, here I am at Dachau. We've just had a tour of this former concentration camp, now a memorial site. And last night I finished reading Guillaume Zeller's fantastic book, The Priest Barracks. And today, here we are at the Priest Barracks. The priests, of whom there were 2,700 here, that's all clergy, mainly Catholics, but other denominations as well, were in Barracks 26, 28, and 30 throughout the years that Dachau was in operation. Dachau was the first concentration camp to be established and one of the last ones to be ended here. And so Dachau is remarkable for how one priest who was imprisoned here called it a cradle of ecumenism, the solidarity among the prisoners who were here, among the priests and pastors from all different countries, tons of different nationalities. There are amazing stories like that of Karl Leisner, who was a German priest who was sent here simply for saying when he had heard about the plot to kill Hitler that it had failed, and he said, "Too bad." And for this, he was deported here. And he was from the Diocese of Munster, where Blessed Clemens von Galen was an outspoken critic of Nazism. So Karl Leisner was here, and he didn't think he would have hope of being ordained. He had been a seminarian, and through a lot of efforts and negotiating, he was able to actually be ordained inside Dachau. And Dachau was also unique for having an operating chapel where masses could be celebrated, another thing that was negotiated with Vatican intervention. And so he actually had his first mass here in this concentration camp. He was he was ordained on a Gaudete Sunday during Advent, and then he was not able to celebrate his first mass because of how weak he was until St. Stephen's feast on December 26th. That mass ended up being his first, only, and last mass. The priests were especially targeted, and the faith was mocked and derided, but in this place, that was one amazing victory. Another one was that of Titus Brandsma. Titus was a Dutch Carmelite who was sent here, and he was given a lethal injection, and he was so impressive to the nurse who killed him that I believe that she later embraced the faith and repented and converted. And so he was canonized in May 15th of this past year, and I was at his canonization in Rome. Amazing experience. And so Dutch Carmelite, and there are Carmelites here. There's a Carmelite chapel where we just saw the prayer time of the Carmelite sisters, and we're able to join them there. So there's a Jewish memorial over there, there's a Catholic memorial here, there's a Protestant memorial there, and there's an Orthodox memorial. So this is a unique site for the commemoration of religious faith in a place of dehumanization. And so it's a place to come and learn about restoring human dignity and safeguarding the values that outlast any torments we might face in this life.